Let's play a game of how much useless stuff we could find here at the Lakeland Antique Mall. Trust me, there's some actually really cool stuff in here. Let's head inside. Hello. Today we're going to the Lakeland Antique Mall. I say we, but it's really just me because Isabel is getting her hair done, right?
Yes.
What color? Actually, don't tell us. You could wait until the end of the video and see exactly what she's going with now, which is a crazy whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, let's go to Lakeland. We have officially made it into the Lakeland Antique Mall. First thing we're doing is hightailing it to the back because I know that's where they have literally like all of their big fun things. If you can't tell, I've been here before. Hopefully we're gonna find some Horror Nights stuff, maybe some Disney stuff. I don't know. Let's go look at the back. Like I said, the back of the shop has a lot of cool, fun, big stuff. Let me show you exactly what we found so far. Some of the larger items we were able to find so far here in the back of the Lakeland Antique Mall were this massive Tick Room sign that you would have been able to find over at the Shrek 4D attraction here at Universal Studios Florida. Part of the billboard to the Welcome to Scary attraction, which was at Halloween Horror Nights 30, I believe. Yes, I believe it was 30. And this one, this was here last time we had made it out here, and I was tempted then, but they are both $500 a piece for the two pieces, and I couldn't not buy the set. So that's a lot of money. That is way too much. As well as this like faux arcade cabinet. Now this one is not for sale. It is listed at $0. I'm assuming it was already purchased and put on hold for one of these kind of cubicle spots just being held here, but they still have it out because it's an example of the types of things they have here, and there's no back to this place. I'm pretty sure there's no back to it. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know how much of a fan I am of the Margaritaville brand. Specifically, this sign, look at this. Do you see this? Should I be getting this? It's also $500, but did you know this was actually at the City Walk location, which is also home to where they have the Hemisphere Dancer plane. There's actually a really interesting story behind that. Back in the one more thing that I did just spot over here in the back. If you look over here, this is the prop shop sign, which it says sold on top. But this is the old prop shop sign from over at Universal Studios Florida when they had the prop shop. It's now currently where the tribute store is for Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, that kind of stuff. On top of some of the in-park finds, you could also find dresser sets and shelving units and all this stuff. A lot of it from the parks resorts themselves. Let me show you. If you see here, we have some of the drapes from the Caribbean Beach Resort for the pirate rooms. I think that's a mirror from one of the pirate rooms as well over here, as well as a table, all this stuff. This is from the All-Star Sports Resort. It's hanging on the wall. I know this because I was literally there recently, and only $20, but who's going to actually use this? That's my question. One of the most interesting parts about this place is that I had no idea before moving to the Orlando area that they didn't just trash every single bit of these resorts, these parks, when they were changing stuff over. I thought that's what they did because that's a very Disney and Universal thing to do. But it turns out this is the graveyard. This is exactly where they go to collectors who are selling them here at the Lakeland Antique Mall, as well as some other antique malls in the area. But this is the main big one, at least, where they have a lot of the big stuff. Let's keep moving. I think I see something also seen in the Shrek 4D attraction. They have a lot of these parodies of movies. If you can't tell, Liar Liar, but with Pinocchio, because that makes sense. And then also Claus, Jaws, you get it. This was also seen here, and this one is priced at $799. That's a lot of money for something you could print at Kinko's if you have the PNG file for it. Okay. Now, I know there is one other spot that has a lot of the big ticket items. We're going to get there a little bit later, but I do want to check out some of the old Disney memorabilia that they have here as well, because I know it's probably why a lot of you have tuned in to see that kind of stuff. I don't know, let's go see what we could find. One item that instantly pops for me. Look at this. Disney's MGM Studios theme park original print. $70. $70 for this. It's not my size. I'm a size 2XL. This is a medium. I don't think we're going to find anything in my size, and I don't like wearing really old stuff. I don't know. It feels weird to me. Now, there is a whole lot of china and plushes, but a lot of these little static figures, which I do like a lot, that they used to sell in park. We have a Pinocchio figure with Geppetto here. This one's going for about $500. A lot of these are just weirdly priced. Everything is so expensive here. It looks like we may have hit part of the jackpot here for some of the Disney stuff, because we have a lot of, oh my goodness, look at this. This is, I believe, what is this going for right now? It looks like it's gonna be, it's not showing. I remember seeing this last time, but it was like out up top, and I think people were just being too touchy with it. I fully understand why it's in this case right now, as well as this goofy one over here. They have USA Mickey, which looks like it might have been something at All-Star, one of the All-Star resorts. I don't know, or if it was for sale. And we also have Santa Mickey. Woohoo! If you could tell, a lot of the stuff that I'm drawn to is not like little tiny trinkets. It's like the bigger items, because I want to have something that is like, I don't know, there's a spot in our house that we're kind of looking to fill right now, which is this little like corner with a light above it. And we need something like tall, little statuette, figurine, something like that, but also have it be like fairly decently sized. But a lot of this stuff is just way too expensive. We have made it to more of the big items, including some Halloween Horror Nights 30 like massive signs. Do you see this over here? This is the director, and we have the usher down over here as part of these main signs, but these are running for $2,500, as well as some more of the knockoff, like just cabinets that are empty from Halloween Horror Nights. I think it might have been 28 or 29 for these arcade cabinets. And if you can't tell, it's kind of funny. I think it's funny. I am pretty sure almost the entirety of the Shrek 4D line is within the Lakeland Antique Mall here, because look at this. They have everything from the signage to the mirror on a wall in one of the like 2 pre-show rooms. They have one of them here. Probably Universal hopefully kept the other. We have the 3 little pigs, like little chamber things that they shake around in with little screens for their eyes. We have like Shrek signage everywhere. I don't know. It's just weird that they would just purposefully get rid of all of it, like every single piece of it. Now, I'm sure they kept a few, but it's just weird that they don't recycle this in any way. They don't, I don't know. And a lot of this stuff is hella expensive. I don't have the reach to even show you what some of these are, but I know that mirror, I think, is like almost $30,000. $30,000. Correction, I read that wrong. It's $3,500, not $30,000. Wow, I'm an idiot, but that's still very expensive. One thing I did miss back here was this giant welcome sign, which was from Halloween Horror Nights in 2012. The Penn and Teller haunted house that they have here, where they like nuke off Las Vegas. This is part of the welcome here. I wish they had the full Las Vegas sign. That would have been amazing, but I don't think this one is for sale currently. I think this is just, there's a lot of things back here that are just like showing here, but also not for sale because they were already purchased, I believe. A bit more of what we see here in the Vault Collectibles section. A lot of Disney stuff as well. Some 50th anniversary stuff that's already popping up, like this. I don't know where this was exactly. Maybe Disney Springs? For $79 is not the worst, but it's a piece of fabric. I guess I'm just confused by the draw of a lot of this stuff, because it's all pre-owned, used, and I know it's kind of like thrifting, but it's like the most expensive thrifting you could possibly imagine. Like all these like Moana inspired, I think these might have been at the Polynesian Resort. Wow, okay, let me show you this. These wall pieces are from the Polynesian Resort, which I think was part of the like 2011-ish redo that they did to it, and they recently updated it again. So you're gonna find $375 for this painting that was hanging in the, well, they're prints, not paintings. Over in the Polynesian Resort, we have a set of 2 here. They're gonna be about almost $400 each. Yeah. So, as you can see, this antique mall has a lot of junk. It's just basically a whole lot of junk. If you're looking for cheap plastic construction helmets from Disney Engineering, not Imagineering, only $300 for these. $300, guys. $300. I think I found what I'm going home with. You're coming home with me. Not really, actually. This is way too much. It's also not going to fit in the back of the car. What is this? Only $1,800. Wow. Actually, sorry. My bad. $1,795. That's a deal. This is probably my favorite sign of the entire store. Recycling the magic. For $300, You could get this mirror that was used in one room in one of the resorts at one point for $300, and the person who put this on sale here probably got it for free because they were throwing it out. Isn't that crazy? Recycling, though, something that's worth mentioning. Some of these vendors are way marking up stuff that they probably should not be listing at the price of what they're listing at. This whole area that we are back in here that all says like recycling the magic seems to be way more than what all these should be listed at. Maybe they don't want to sell anything. Maybe this is some tax loophole that I'm not aware of. I don't know. This is kind of, it's weird. This place is weird. Probably my favorite, most realistic piece we've seen so far is this mirror from the Contemporary. It's got like a monorail going into the Contemporary right down there. Look at that. That's amazing. $600, $700 actually. Just kidding. Still too expensive. For those who are fans of Pop Funkos, this is also a spot for you. This is a lot. Honestly, one of the coolest, most original booths that we've seen here at the Lakeland Antique Mall is Mellows Remarket. This is not a paid advertisement, but these are all like repurposed, redesigned, framed, all this type of artwork that has been recycled, but in different like cool, cute frames. Like things have been remade into better things. Look at this. This is actual effort put in here. What is this? Like, look at this Splash Mountain. It used to be a window, but now it's been turned into a frame. Same with this one over here. All these like recycled, repurposed things. Maybe these aren't from the parks exactly, but holy shit, look at this. Do you see this? This is a haunted mansion, like Gracie Manor. This is all like original. Apparently, according to this, it has a black lighting, like it glows in the dark from underneath. Look at this. This is amazing. I know this is not like an antique, but this is like the exact perfect spot to be selling this. It looks like it was a repurposed like organ / sewing desk type thing, because it looks like they just kind of, I don't know, under here. I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comments. But it's all been like rewired, reworked, everything like that. This is amazing. This is seriously, okay, here's a quick plug. Mellows Remarket. This is the one spot you gotta be. And also look at this desk too. Repurposed desk. Comes with a chair. Chair might be separate actually. And then we have USBs and all this. Like, this is amazing. This one is, I believe somebody said this was $425 for the chair set and desk. And then this one over here was, I think, $800, which is a lot of money. But for this amount of time and effort and repainting and design and emblems and everything like that, this is, and somebody put effort into this, not just literally picked it from the trash, like a lot of this stuff. Like, why are these gold framed photographs of Reedy Creek Improvement District fire service vehicles charging $250 each of these, all the emergency vehicles? Like, why? Maybe antique malls are just not my thing. I know this one is so close to Disney. That's the reason they have so much like Disney recycled stuff. And honestly, you're not going to find that anywhere else, anywhere outside of Florida, anywhere outside of Central Florida. But there's so many things I would stop and say like, hey, this banner is really, really cool. But who's to say I can't go to Office Depot and print it myself? Like, just find a file, find it somewhere online. And like, honestly, I'm not that invested to like care that it was used in the parks for a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of like prop stuff that I do care, but like, I don't need a beaten up and broken bed frame from Pop Century. Like, it's cool, and I'm all for recycling, and I understand the whole culture and, you know, purpose behind antiquing and, you know, recycling and stuff like that. But also, it being from the parks doesn't mean as much to me as it does other people, and the stuff is just so expensive in there. I know there are a lot of other vloggers who have done videos here from the Lakeland Antique Mall. I don't know if I'm going to be doing too much more. Literally, the only reason I wanted to come down here for a vlog is because Isabel thought it would be a good idea, because her hair designer is down here in Lakeland, and I decided I'd come with and do the antique mall that people do. This is the part where I would be doing a merch haul and like show you everything I got. I didn't find anything I wanted, or at least wanted that bad, because stuff is so expensive here.
Hello.
Is that because you like Grimace so much?
I I didn't even think about that.
Shout out to Taylor. Taylor Nicole Beauty in Lakeland. She is my hairstylist. She did a wonderful job. And I took up too much of her day today, as she had to take me from copper to purple, which is not an easy feat. I'm so sorry, Taylor. I'm so sorry I did that to you.
I tried doing this recently with my hair, but none of it stuck because it was a Grimace milkshake. I just dumped it all over myself.
Look how cool that is.
Have I never told... I don't think I shared with anybody on the vlog the, like, Grimace shake making of story clips. Did I ever do that on the vlog?
I have no idea.
I don't think I did. Okay, roll those clips, Ryan. Okay. We're here at Art of Animation, and I'd like to say we are doing this the right way. We're putting a towel down. We're not getting it anywhere. Literally, it's going to be only over me and on the towel. For all those people who I'm sure on TikTok are having a problem with this, we're doing this the right way. This is the setup. We cleaned up. This is how it looked afterwards, not before. We're good, okay? Don't come after me. You know I was going to be trying the brand new Grimace shake. Happy birthday, buddy. Ooh, kind of tastes like